Not on my side.
Hi, Tim.
Hello.
I left him outside by accident. Look, he's there.
Hello. What's his name?
That's Parsnip.
Parsnip. He looks cheerful.
He's a big fella now.
Right. I bet he's tired of this lockdown, isn't he?
He spends more time outside than I do.
To be fair, he spends all his time in his home.
Yeah.
That's true. It's no different.
Always in lockdown.
Turn this down a touch.
So, how's everybody doing?
Not bad.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Enjoying the lockdown?
Yeah, great.
Is that a pint there, Mark?
It's this is I've been at the supermarket today, and this is a cold brew apparently, and it's like a fruit tea that you put in water. It'll be out. It's just cold water. It's like an orange and rhubarb tea.
I thought maybe you had a pint. I was going to join.
Tomorrow night. I'm trying to stick to drinking at the weekends.
Yeah, we're doing that. It's very sensible. We're doing the same.
Yeah.
Apart from the odd, lapse here and there on a weeknight.
Yeah.
Mondays, Tuesdays.
Yeah. Sometimes Thursdays. But we've. I think we drank once this week.
No, I drank some wine on Monday night. So.
Oh, you big fibber.
Yeah. I did say I was trying.
Yeah. And Tuesday and Wednesday.
This has actually got vodka in it.
Just try to stay off it. It's easier, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Righty ho. So, shall we crack on then and do some stuff?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's start with a bit of a warm up. So feet together.
Go on, dogs, out way.
Twist in. And walking your feet out, down to your left. And right. And middle. And walking your feet out. Left. Right. And middle. And walking your feet out. And left again. And to your right. And to the middle. Just lunging to your left. Stretching down the inside of your leg. What? And then onto your toe, stretching down the front of your leg. And then the other side. Onto your toe. And back to the middle, down to your left. And to the right. And to the middle. Walking in, left foot forward, right arm backwards. Other way. Change arm, change leg. Other way. Both arms backwards. Forwards. Opposite directions, one forwards, one backwards. Change direction. And change. And change. Shoulders backwards. Other way. Drugs. And looking left and right. Side to side. Forward and back. Circle. Both ways. Okay, circling your feet. One at a time. Hey! Gonna rehash that till the end of time. Other way. Point. Pull back. Turn out. Turn in. Circle. And pull back your leg. Up front. Try to feel the stretch on the back. And then the other side. Circling your foot. Both ways. Point. Pull back. Turn out. Turn in. Circle. Both ways. And pull back. Up front. Little stretch. Feet together, circling your knees. Both ways. And bend and skip back. Hugging your knees. Touching your toes. And circling your hips. Both ways. And shake off. Okay, feet together. Yiji Kim Yun Ma. Punching positions, single punches, one to each count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes, nice and light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sevens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes, nice and relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, views underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes, nice and relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pull your arms back, close your stance. Grab a little drink of water. Do you have one nearby? Or a beer if you've got a beer nearby. Might make the rest of it a bit more difficult. Okay. So does anybody have anything specific they want to cover tonight? Do let me know. No worries if not. I'm going to basically just build the class around last week's, really. That's our framework. So we've got warm-up punches, views, palms, and then we're going to go through first form and then some turning techniques, and then I think we sort of touched on the first section of second form, I think.
Yeah.
Is everybody here who was here last week? I think so, isn't it?
Except me.
You weren't here. Yeah, you weren't here last week, were you?
You have to forgive. I just had a really bad touch of cramp there for a minute. I don't know why.
What, just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a few punches there, didn't we? Just shake it off.
And my wife sat there. People sat there. You can't see her.
Have some water if you've if you've not got any water, just grab some.
Thank you.
Right. We'll go through a bit of first form then, if there's everybody's ready. Have our customary pause at 8. And pay our respects. So left hand on top. So if I do this, does that appear as my left on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll do it mirrored then. So this is actually my right. So I'm doing it mirrored, just so I know. So, Tanzao. Concentrate on the arm. Make sure it's relaxed. Go fairly slow, maybe about a 10-minute form. We were up to nearly, what was it, 23 minutes today. We did at lunchtime.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a killer.
It wasn't so bad for me today, but it's when you stop, when you try and stand up, you just your knees are just seized in place, aren't they?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually standing up that hurts more than doing the form. If you get settled into it, it's all right for a bit.
You telling us how long we've got left to kill her as well.
Would it be better if I didn't tell you?
Maybe halfway, maybe.
Yeah. It is a bit like clock watching, isn't it? So we've got Tan Sao. Round into Wu Sao. Jordan dropping into Fox Sao number 1. Dropping into Fox Sao number 2. Fox Sao number 3. Inside back to centre. Walking out, wrist stretch. Pull back. Side. That's out. Rotate round to loose out. Dropping into first Fox out. Dropping into second box now. And dropping into third and final box out. Somebody got their telly on?
Might be my neighbours have got the window open. Make it a bit outside playing, tapping things.
So I want you back into your guiding position. Relax your hand, inside pack, back to centre, straight palm, locking out for a stretch. And second section. So starting with your left hand, relax all the way, explosive energy on the end, and then relax again. Same with the side. Left hand on top, back sow, right hand on top, jump, down, lap, view. Third section, block and counter. So left hand first, outside pack sow, elbow in, fingers out, side palm, locking out for a stretch. Outside pack, side palm, lock out for a stretch. Down sow, gan, san, yun, low palm, lock and lift. Tan, gan, scooping tan, yun sow, low palm, lock out and lift. Then we've got bong, tan, palm, lock, stretch. Bong, tan, palm, lock, stretch. Gan sow into centre. Back of the hand on the top of your forearm. Twist at the end on impact. 1, 2, 3 punches to finish. And wrist stretch. Okay, so that's your Suling Tao form. Is there any questions on that?
Yeah, I was wondering about the palms. So it's bong, tan, and then I was doing a side palm at one point, but that's not right. We just
So we've got three palms in the form. So very first section, we're doing a straight palm, jik jern, straight palm. So fingertips up, elbow out. And then the second section, third section rather, we've got outside pack, side palm, that's wang jern. So fingers turned out for the second one. So on the first one, we're defending down the inside. So the elbow's out to protect from another arm coming in the outside. And the second one, we're defending with the elbow in because our forearm is on the outside of an arm. So the fingertips are out. And then the third one is we've kind of got an upside down palm here. So these three movements, bong, tan, tok sao, we should still have room to lock our arm out there and wrist stretch. So we've got bong, tan. It's just like an upside down palm, but it could also be a tok sao lifting hand. So you've basically got three palms. You've got a straight palm, side palm, and an upside down palm.
Sorry about that, Tim, my internet's just out.
Oh, did you miss all that?
I missed a little bit, but it's all right, only 5 minutes.
Okay. Did you get that, Ben?
yeah, thanks. Yeah, got that.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, upside down.
Yeah, so third section right at the end, our fingertips want to be pointing down. Third section at the beginning, fingertips are pointing out. First section, fingertips want to be pointing up. So 3 different types of palm. Anything else?
I'll tell you what I wanted to ask you, Tim. It's just remembered me. Is it the third section where you do the tam? I've noticed that some people you just seem to place it, but you know when you're doing the third section, should you come from the sides as if you were doing the form, or should you just place it?
Third section with the tam. Well, it's both really. So yes, your hands are here. You want to take your hands from here to here. So it is the same. It should be the same path as your first section, because you're going from here, aren't you? First section, you're opening and pushing into tam. Third section, you're just doing it quicker. Tam garn, scooping tam, yun, low palm. Is that the bit that you mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just like I found myself just placing it, and I got myself out of the habit where I should be actually putting it from the side. So that's fine. That answers my question.
Yeah, you're still you're traveling down that same path. Yeah, so it's the same movement basically as in your first section, only we're doing it faster. Okay, so we've got a few minutes till 8, so shall we have a little break and we'll come back for some turning techniques?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Good.
Grab a drink of water and we'll come back. And I'll see you shortly.
Hello again.
Hello. How you doing, Bill?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Surviving it. It's yeah. Some days are tougher than others, but today's been all right, I guess, on the whole.
Yeah, and there's the rumours at the moment about the relaxing on lockdown after the weekend, isn't there? So,
Yeah.
so
What do you
I
think
think
about that?
well, the rest of the world thinks we're really, really stupid.
I won't get your hopes up. They're only gonna give you a little bit more liberty.
Well, it doesn't really kind of. Sorry, Tim. Go on.
Right. It's where that's the problem with these calls. It's whether it's sort of lambs to the slaughter, isn't it? Though they do relaxing the rules to see what happens.
Yeah. So I mean, there's no rush for me to go and do anything different anyway.
No.
But it's just I'm missing going to coffee shops.
Yeah, I'm missing coffee shops and pubs and restaurants, and I'm missing class. I'm struggling a bit, really. It just feels like you're in sort of some sort of middle world, doesn't it? Where you're not really existing properly. Well, you're existing, but you're not really living.
And nobody who you're in lockdown with wants to do fighty kicky stuff.
Have you been trying to fight Dave?
Yeah, and not interested.
I know. I was trying to get Jane involved in Chi Sao, but she didn't have the attention span for it. Just
tried that with my kids. They weren't up for it either.
Just wants to hit me.
I'll get really belligerent and start picking fights in the street before long.
I know. This is a danger, isn't it? Somebody fight me. I need something.
Yeah.
Just let me put my gloves on first, though, and my mask.
Yeah. Maybe it's time to learn the pole. We can keep people at range and still hit them.
I don't know how Ben would do that in his thing upstairs when we learn it. When he's got that tiny.
Yeah, in your small office, Ben, trying to do the pole form. That'd be difficult. But you said you got some knives, didn't you, Ben?
Yeah.
Because I was going to do some short videos for you, if you like, just to show you some basics for stuff you can drill.
Yeah, I've been watching Sean Rawcliffe, do a bit.
Oh, cool. Well, that's even better.
I don't
He's
know.
probably the guy to go to, isn't he?
He's the guy. Yeah, he's the guy. So cool. Okay, so shall we do some turns? So let's start with some turns. Just going to point down at my feet so you can see my feet. So just a relaxed stance. We're doing turning double pie jars. Let's do turning double pie jars. So that's this position with your hands, and we're basically just pivoting on our heels. So just in your own time, and I'm just going to I'll just have a look. So this is the feet. Obviously, this should be fast and stable. So sink down, shift your weight from one leg to the other, pivot on your heels, everything sets off together, everything lands together. So our hands should land at the same time as the feet. And that's quite a difficult thing to do, and to obviously as well to observe on Zoom, because there's usually a slight delay.
You need the camera angling down to the feet, then?
Yeah. No. Well, if you can get your hands and your feet in shot, that's kind of ideal.
Okay.
Ideally.
I've hidden my.
So everything sets off together. Everything lands together. Our main keywords are fast and stable. Make sure you're pivoting on your heels. Obviously, your upper body is traveling further because you're doing 180 degrees with your upper body, but your lower body's only really doing about 90-degree turn. So your upper body's traveling slightly quicker. So the tendency is to land one and then the other, and then we get this ripple effect. And obviously, we're going to lose torque, we're going to lose power if we do that. So trying to get everything coordinated together. What I find useful is try and think of hitting with your elbow as you're doing your turns. but you're trying to hit with the whole body. We'll just run through that in your own time. This is turning double pi jans out of Chun Q, that's your second form. You got bare feet there, Ian?
Yeah, my trainers were sticking to the floor, so I took them off.
All right. So I'm also going to enlist the piece of string for this session, the expensive piece of equipment that I have here. So if you were just standing with a mirror in front of you, and you put a piece of string down that mirror, and you were turning, this is what you should be seeing. So you should be your head should be moving from one side of the string to the other. All right. So there's a few people turning, and they're turning like this, and the head is staying pretty much central. So you need that sync to generate that power, because you're moving your whole body around. You're shifting your body at the same time as you're turning. So try and get that sync as low as you can. It's one of the reasons why we're doing first form over a long period of time, is so we get used to sinking our weight down, so we can generate more power. Okay. So technical tool, piece of string and a bit of blue tack, and a mirror can help you with this. That's good, Richard. Just going to have a look at everybody. Yeah, that's good, Dom. So Ian, just make sure when you're doing the turn, in fact, if that your feet are back into your, so just avoid throwing this knee, locking this knee out. Make sure that knee is bent, and we're not offering the straight leg, we're offering this angle up. Because obviously the knee is one of our targets, so we don't want to offer that as a target. So yeah, make sure that knee's bent, make sure that front toe is turned in. That's good, Mark. Just avoid dangling your thumb down, Mark.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
just tighten up your hand position.
Okay.
Just a little thing, that, but just making it neat. So obviously, if you're using that bit of string, I see you using that there. You should find that you're going to need a deeper stance to move your body. So Ben, what you're doing there, Ben, is you're turning and then looking at the string and then sinking. So try and get it so you don't need the sink, but the turn should bring you around. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, you're turning and going, oh, I need to be deeper. So you're dropping deeper. You're turning and going, oh, I need to be deeper. So you're doing that. So try and drop yourself into that position within the turn. So the turn is putting you there, so you don't have to move twice then. So the turn is then going to shift you straight very quickly. Having drilled this a lot, it will work better for you. Cool. So yeah, we'll move on then. So we've got our turning. I've got our turns now. So we're going to do some turning hand techniques as well. I'll use this bit of string as well, as it's good to have a marker to punch down. So we'll just start with turning punches. So you want to be square on in your punching position, and we're dropping and turning punch, dropping, turning punch. So let's just do them together by count, so one to each count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just keep going in your own time. Try and make sure you've got a central point that you can hit towards. Otherwise, your target's moving all over the place. So you should only have one target with this. So the turn is moving you around the target. That's why I'm using this line. So make sure you've not got multiple targets. Make sure you're just hitting that one target.
Am I punching at my own face level?
Yes, not literally.
Because that just means you have to stand a bit further out from the string.
Yeah.
Like your maximum reach.
Yeah, I mean, try and get it so that you're not hitting the string, because then obviously it's moving. So try and get it so you're just using the string as a marker. So I would leave a bit of a gap between you and the string, but just make sure your bottom 3 knuckles are lined up with the string so that you're hitting the same target each time. Otherwise, what happens is your target moves. And it's a bit difficult to judge looking at the videos just because you're moving around the camera, so I can't get a good view on it. But just keep that in mind. So Richard, just backhand wants to be a little bit closer to your elbow. Yeah, so, and lift it up. So imagine the same position that you would be in your normal punches, but with your turning punches. So the backhand wants to be level with the elbow. That's it, yeah, much better.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. Dom, make sure you drop in that front hand down. So yeah, so make sure what you're not doing is going around to the side like this. Make sure you're still coming straight down this line. So you've got to drop that front hand down, otherwise you'll tend to want to bring this around the side. Don't do that because you're not then covering centre line. So I think of this could be a block as well, you see. So if I'm blocking, so I want to be catching the attacking line with my block. So just exaggerate that dropping of your front hand before you punch. That looks good, Ian. Just make sure you've got the same target for both fists. It's hard to see whether that's true or not because I've only got this camera and you're moving around it, you see. So I would advise getting a bit of string or something. Or
I've got a marker, like a lined out floor that I can use at minute.
okay, cool. Mark, that's good, but the same applies that I was just talking to about Dom. So it looks a little bit like, you look a little bit close to your target there, so give yourself a bit more room, but also make sure you're dropping this front hand down so that each strike is coming up from centre and you can connect your elbow to your hip. Otherwise, you're tending to go around to the side like this.
Okay.
So just keep an eye on that. That's good, Ben. You're a bit high with your punch. Just go for your own chin, or is that your own chin height?
Uh,
Might be the camera angle. It just looked for me from
no,
here.
it was.
It
Yeah,
looks
it was.
like you've got a big forehead. Go for your own chin height.
Yep.
It might be the camera angle. It's difficult to tell.
It was. I was focusing on my legs. I wasn't really looking where my hand was going, and then I noticed it was right here.
Yeah. That's good, Bill. Same thing. I mean, it looks from here like you've got 2 targets. I don't know if that's true or if it's just my perspective from the camera. Of course, you're doing it perfectly. But yeah, just keep an eye on that. So we'll add the tan sao now. So we've got turning, tan, and punch. Okay. So just relax your hands in a little bit and turning, tan, and punch. So we want a bit of forward travel on each movement, but we don't want to be dropping our elbows all the way back to our body. So allow your hands to relax, turning, energy on the end. So 1 to each count. 1. I'll just move back so I'm not seeing that stream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just keep going through that in your own time. Energy on the end. Same applies with your target. You're hitting 1 spot here, not 2. So make sure you're punching to the same spot. Try and get a bit of forward intent on both hands at the point of impact. Make sure your palm is facing up. That's good, Richard. Dom, your feet could do to be a bit wider, I think, just because your head isn't moving. So try and just exaggerate it for now while you get used to it, because your feet are a little bit under your hips. So I just widen your stance and try and sink a bit more. That's it, yeah. That's it. So you're going to see a bigger head movement. It's going to feel on your legs a bit more as well. But that's much better straight away. That's good, Ian. Are you practicing your invisibility there as well, Mark, at the same time?
Why not?
Hiding behind you. You're almost disappearing there behind the...
All right. Yeah, I am. Okay.
Is that a metal? No, you're all right. Is that a metal beam? What is that?
It's a port bar. It's one beam from the port bar.
All right. Not for your pole dancing.
Yeah. A bit late, maybe.
Cool.
Can you see me okay though?
Yeah, I'm just joking. That's good. Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, I would just try and get your stance a bit wider, Mark, but your hands look good. And think of that forward intent at the end. A little bit of forward movement on both hands at the end. Just so you're reminding yourself of that forward intent. That's good, Ben. Just sink down more in your stance, I think. But yeah, it's good. You're moving around the string. Cool, that's good, Bill. Okay. So we'll do some turning bong sows next. So turning bong sow. This is turning bong. So we're intercepting the punch with our wrist and our palm turned out. And then we're simulating just collapsing that bong sow in, go all the way back, and then turning, projecting all the way back out again. So think of this as reaching forward. So you should have that sort of shape with your bong sow. Don't let this be too close in. Remember, you want to get contact with that punch as far away from your chin as possible. So reach this really far forward. So that's me just standing square with my bong, and that's me with my turn. So notice my head has moved. So that will be straight on, and that will be turning bong and guard. So I've moved out of the way, so I can collapse this a little bit. So collapse all the way in, and turning bong and guard. So we're feeding this out, and then we're dropping it in. Feeding it out, dropping it in. So I just want to each count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just keep going through that in your own time. That's good, Richard. Project that bong sow a bit further forward, Dom. That's better. And your guard as well. So your guard is looking a bit trapped. So what we want is we want this. This is your bong and guard position. So don't have your guard too close and don't have your bong too close. So give yourself a bit more room. You look a bit close to your target there. So I would just give yourself a bit more space. Just get far enough away that you can barely reach it. And then it'll give you your center line position. And then you won't be crowding yourself. Yeah. That's it. Make sure your elbow's higher than your wrist for your bong. That's it. That's it, brilliant. So just project your guard a bit more, Mark. So we're folding the bong all the way back, and then we're projecting both hands forward. Folding, projecting, folding, projecting. Just so we've got that forward travel on both hands. That's it, yeah, much better. And for your bong sow, Mark, yeah, make sure your palm is facing away from you. That's it, yeah. That's it. That's good, Ben. Good, Bill. Okay. So, okay, so we'll go and do quuns and gans and quuns again. Okay, so if you're standing square on, this would be your garn sow. So remember, you're collecting without cutting with it, and with this. So if this is the attacking line, my attacking line, I want to be moving around it and cutting into it. So first form gives us our hand positions, and then when we add the turn, our hand positions should really be the same. So it's a bit like what we've just been doing, is maintaining our hand positions here in the middle and turning our body around them. So what happens is our hands end up level with the shoulder. So it's the same for garns. So we're turning, but our hands stay in center, but our body is moving around. So I just did my body's moving around, but my hands are in center. So I'm basically with garn sow. Garn sow is splitting block. So you've got a low garn here and a high garn here, and you're defending with the inside of your forearm. So it's kind of the opposite of a tan. And this is the same movement as a low garn punch. So, but both hands are open. So again, this is why you need to be turning and sinking, because we're moving off that line.
Is your low guard more up, like over your leg, more towards over your leg, or is it still centre?
Think of it as, remember first form, our first form guard sow position is here. It's the same, but because we're turning, it's going to look like that. So it's going to appear, in a mirror, it's going to appear opposite our hip. That makes sense. So in first form, when we're doing garns in the third section, this is our garn sow position. So it's basically the same. Attach to your wrist to your belly button, and then turn, and that gives you your garn sow position. So it's going to appear, well, in the camera it appears over my leg, but in a mirror, if I was doing this directly towards a mirror, it's going to appear to be over my hip. But my camera lens is pointing downwards, so it's going to distort the view a little bit, from my perspective at least. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good. Sorry, Tim.
Okay. So yeah, just run through that in your own time. We have done the ish. So I think you might have missed this, Ian, but I think everyone else has. That's good, Richard. Yeah. So just your right low garn there, Richard, just further away from you. Keep the elbow bent. You had a nice elbow position. Just put it a bit further away from your body.
Right.
That's it. Good. Yeah. Same thing, Dom. So yeah, your low garn is a bit too close to your body. Get it further out. So that's from the side. From the side, this is the distance of our elbow to our chest. It's a couple of fist distances away, like this. So we don't want that. So get your arms out in front of you. Ian, so remember with this, let's just look at the top garn, the higher garn position. If this is the attacking line, I'm cutting through it. So when you're doing yours, you're kind of throwing it here, which means you're going to miss the attack. So try and visualize an attack coming towards your head, and this high garn is collecting that attack. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so are we changing over before the turn? Is that what you're saying?
Fractionally before, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, we end up missing our center line by doing this.
Yeah, okay, that's sound.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So make sure you're collecting that center line with your garn sow. So Ben, you're turning the wrong way there. So hold your position. Yeah, that's it. So change your position and turn just slightly after. So it's change and turn, change and turn. That's better, yeah, that's better. So the tan, make sure that's, so effectively what you're doing is changing, it's like first section. Tan, garn, tan. It's a bit the same. There's my tan, there's my garn. There's my tan, there's my garn. So it's a little bit like tan to garn, second section in first form. You've gone the wrong way there, Ben. Just do one thing. Now cut, now take, yeah, but take your garn. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got it.
Not easy when you do it right, isn't it?
Yeah. Just make sure that side's better than that side. Or it might be my camera angle. But try and visualize the attacking line. So if this is my attacking line, I'm trying to visualize that as my attack. So I have to move my head out of that line and cut into it with my arms. So I'm moving around it and cutting into it. Let's just do turning tan and low garn and punch rather. I'm happy to run over a little bit. If you've got to get off, please do. But we'll run over a bit just to cover this. So we're going to go for log arm and punch. So it's the same exact movement, except we've got a punch on one arm, and this just might help you understand this a bit better. So basically, I'm cutting down with this hand, Garn Sao that we've been doing in first form. Remember, elbows out in front of you, elbows bent, defending with this part of the forearm. And we're effectively cutting down with that, striking with this. Then the back hand, the Garn, comes up through center, cutting down, striking in. So I'm cutting down with one, striking in with the other. So I'm swapping hands over. Okay. So let's just do these by the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just keep going. I'm just going to have a look. So same applies with the punch. Make sure your punch is hitting that same target each time. That's good, Richard. If anything, Richard, just keep your right hand elbow forward of your body. It's creeping back here. Just try and keep it up a bit. Yeah, that's it. Just project it out a little bit more. Dom, you need more room. You're a bit, yeah, you've got yourself all too bit close to your target, I think there. Give yourself enough room so you're not actually, you're out of range of your target if you can. So then you can hit towards it without hitting it. That's it, yeah. So you've got low guard and punch. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, so project that, see where your low guard is, yeah. Get your low guard out in front of you like this. So you got this. So you've got at least 2 fist distances between your elbow and your chest. And don't lock that arm. You've got your arm locked almost there. So the elbow's bent. Thought you had had enough.
Sorry, I just tried to move my camera there. Yeah, I'm trying to reach. I can't move my arm any further without locking it.
Let me just see it from the side there. If you turn sideways to the camera. Yeah, that's spot on, Dom. It might be just from the angle. I can't really see it properly. So turn the other way. So you're turning into the punch.
Turning into the punch. That's not there.
That way, exactly. Yeah. And then cutting down, and so your punching hand comes up through the middle, and your Garn Sao hand is cutting down on the outside. That's it. So bring the fist back up through center. So we've got, there's my guard and punch. So that this comes up through center. So my guard hand comes up through punching position, and then I'm doing a turning punch. Up through punching position, and then I'm doing a turning punch.
Yeah.
So I'm always coming up through the center line.
I get you. So like that, and then this comes up like that.
That's it, yeah.
And then up like that.
Yeah.
And then.
Yep. That's it. That's it, Ian, you've got it. Mark, just make sure your backhand comes up through center. So it looks a little bit like you're going from your Garn hand into your punch, which means you're leaving a gap down center. So when you're switching hands, bring your Garn Sao up through, almost through your guard on position. So you're coming up through center line for your punch. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just gives you an extra blocking movement within the movement. That's it. That's it, Ben. Just make sure you're not locking your arm out with that Garn. So the Garn works because it's obviously there's a bend in it, so we're not taking we're not using a locked arm. We should have a triangular structure. That's good, Bill. Okay, so we're going to move on to Quuns again. I'm going to do Quuns again. So Quuns is the same basic thing, except we're on the opposite side. So we're doing a low bong and a garn sao. Changing the position, turning low bong and garn. So we change first. So we're collecting. So as I pass through this center line, I should have both my hands collecting. If I do move my arms too quickly, I miss the center line. So I kind of want to change first, fraction before I turn, so that I collect that center line. You see what I mean? So we've got a low bong and a tan this time. That's Chun sao. Okay. Tan with one hand and a dai bong with the other hand. Okay. So Ben, just make sure that you're changing your hands. Let's just slow this right down. So let's just slow it down for everybody. So just from here, I want you to just change your hands and then do your turn. So you get, yeah, so we're just going to go by the numbers. Change your hands again and then do the turn, just so you're not getting ahead of yourself. So you change first. So we should have a tan and a low bong, and then we're going to turn. So just do it this sort of speed, just so you get that down before we start rushing ahead and doing it really fast. So we've got a change and then a turn. 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 So the turn is moving you around that central point, so you should be cutting through the angle of that attack. If you can imagine attack coming down that line. Slow it down, Ben. You're doing the turn and the hands at the same time. So where are we? So here, get your hands in position first. So just do one turn from where you're at. So your weight wants to be on your left, yeah. Then yeah, so there. That's your Chun sao position. Now just change your hands over, but without turning. So no, your tan wants to be further away. So just change and then hang on, where are we? Yeah, and then just turn from there. So that's better. Yeah, but just do a change slower. So from here, I'm going to change. Then I'm going to turn. Oh, I've got the wrong thing there. So from your bong and tan, just do your change. So if I just move back slightly, so I've got my bong and my tan here. So I'm changing, and then I'm turning, and that should cut through that line. So then you've got bong and tan, and then change, and then turn. Change, and then turn. See how my hands are cutting across through the camera. So your hands should go swing across. That's good, Richard. Spot on. That's good, Ian. Just lower your bong sao a little bit. Your bong sao's horizontal. Try and think of your defending against the low punch with that. So you need a bit more of a longer arm position. Okay. That's garn you're doing there, Dom. So Chun is the opposite of that. So if Garn is cutting down with the outside, Chun is the opposite. So we're doing a low bong and we've got a tan sao. So we're then changing our arms and then we're turning. That you're all tangled up in your target there.
It's hard doing this. I don't understand it.
All right, so where you are now, Dom,
Yeah.
that's your position, but you need to turn. So just turn, don't move your arms.
Turn to the left or to the right? Turn that way.
Yeah.
That way.
Well, you only had one place left to turn, didn't you? So now change your arms. Yeah, now turn back. And for your bong sao, just lower your wrist position. So yeah, so that's your Chun sao position, and then just turn. That's it, perfect. Now just change, and then turn. That's it. Just keep doing that. Just get comfortable with that. Change and turn, and imagine the point of contact is where your hands intersect. Change, and then turn. That's it. Change, and then turn. Good. Yeah, keep doing that. That's good, Mark. That's it, Ben. Yeah, well done. Change first and then turn. Change first and then turn. Good. Good, Bill, well done. So we'll just do a couple of sets of these then, and then we'll call it quits. So we've done a few turning techniques tonight. So yeah, do practice those. Get yourself a target so that you know you're hitting the same target each time. If you can, use a mirror as well, and that'll help you with your sinking and moving of your head. So we'll go through Chuns and Garns. So turning Garn sails first, okay? So one to each count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, turning Chuns. So we remain in that same position and we're just going to turn for the first one. So we've got 1. Change your position first. 2. Change. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okie dokie. So I'll take some questions if there are any, and then we'll finish with some punches. Has anybody got any questions about what we've covered today, or anything you want to cover?
No, it's fine. Me.
All
Haven't done
cool.
any punching with the feet. What's that called? You know,
Kicking.
I did one last night. I thought I've got to have done that for weeks.
Oh, stepping and punching. Yeah, we haven't done that tonight, have we?
No, you need someone to defend it though, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah. So I mean, we can drill the stepping punches and turns and things. We could maybe do that next week if people want to do it.
Stand back more.
Sandbot more stepping. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All the sort of all the drill stepping we could do. Yeah. Just the partner drills we can't do. But
Is
yeah,
there anything you can practice chi out? Even just doing the, like getting your hand into centre and switch,
well, the drills we've done tonight will help that, because we've covered bringing your hand up through centre line, cutting in, using your turns to move off centre line. So I mean, the key is to do small things well rather than a lot of things badly.
Yeah.
So drill your turns, use your mirror and your line, so you know that you're moving off the line. When you're doing your garns, all these things we've been doing tonight, garns aren't, there's lots of things hidden in here, because we're not just doing garn sows, we're retrieving our backhand there. We're coming up through centre and doing defending down centre here. So if you get these down really well, you'll understand chi sao a lot better, and obviously your first form as well. But and then we can add things too as we progress. But yeah, just time served really, a lot of it. So but we can do some sambat ma drills. You can drill sambat ma stuff just stepping back, doing garn tan and like trying to link in, they're from the sambat ma drills we do. So we often do bong lat palm, bong lat palm, or bong lat punch, stepping back sambat ma. So you can do any one of those drills, just on your own. But maybe we could do those together next week. Maybe that would be something to do, something worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
Cool. Okay, well, we'll finish with some punches. So feet together. Use your Kimin Ma. Punching positions. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes, nice and light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Views underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Threes, nice and light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pull your arms back, close your stance, and we'll finish there. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Cheers.
I'm hurting today. And sweating. I don't think I've sweated this much since I started.
Excellent. Good workout today.
Those things that I struggled with, the Bon and Tan, not Bon and Tan. Yeah, the Bon and Tan and Bon Tan term thing. I would like to revisit that if possible.
You'd like to what? Revisit it?
But yeah, if everyone else is all right with that.
Yeah.
Have a look at the last 2 webinars we've done as well on a Thursday, Dom. Just rewatch them and just drill them, because you got the basic of it there. Just get used to that, and then we can add a bit more shape to it as you're getting more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll cover that again. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think it's always best to cover what you don't feel comfortable doing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Get stronger at what you don't feel comfortable with.
Yeah, but also and still drill the things that you are good at. But yeah, you're right. It's easy to do what you're good at and then neglect the things that you're not. So yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Well, I'll see you next time, or I'll see you on the challenge if you're on that.
I probably will be tomorrow because it's bank holiday, so I'm not at work. See you tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Tim. See you guys.
Thank you. See you later.
Everyone.
Holidays.
Have a good holiday. Yeah. Bye for now.